It's annoying, but it's something I'll have to deal with. Just shoot these towers so you can get some thermal energy. And yeah, you are given one VS here. It's a different model than the one we had before. Keep an eye out for wrecks like that, because sometimes they'll have VS weapons, which are bigger weapons that deal a lot more damage, but they cost thermal energy to walk around with as weight. This is a standard model VS you're going to be seeing a lot. It's just a standard walker. It's faster. It allows you to carry around VS weapons. It's nothing too fancy. I'd say this is probably, like I said, this is probably one of, if not the most common VS model. Pick up the ammo. I didn't talk about it, but the ammo counter for your gun is max ammo. Not even max ammo, it is how much ammo you have. Versus the gauges on the screen, those are how much are in the magazine. Also, the other thing, Acrid have glowing points. They are the weak points, obviously. And larger Acrid, like this one, if you shoot the points like where its arms were, you can dismember it. I don't think that I could take the the VS any further. I do like how simple, though, a lot of the VSs are in their design. Yep. Like that one's just a walker.
Make sure to use your light in the dark.
If you're fighting Acrid fighting strategies as Wayne, you are a lot more mobile as Wayne, usually compared to most VSs. So try to use the movement to get around them, and it's pretty obvious, but save your power weapons for the larger ones. Don't use like a rocket launcher on the small fry. Oh no, that's Lost Planet 2. It's like, oh, I could just grappling hook the guns. No. No, I can't. Wrong game. Well, Lost Planet 2 adds a lot of quality of life improvements. Like, in all honesty, I think Lost Planet 2 is the superior game. Or at least in terms of, like, its actual gameplay. And I like being able to customize my hunter, all that good stuff. But unfortunately, Capcom just doesn't support it anymore.
Equipment like weapons or even a VS might be buried underneath the snow.
Yeah, so there are these coins hidden all around the map. If you find one, you take a shot, and I forget what you get for finding one. I think it's just achievements. I'm actually gonna take the rocket launcher. If you run out of ammo in a gun, you will just automatically drop it, which is fine. Also, thermal energy will disappear if you leave it sit too long. Wanted the shotgun ammo. Yeah, that Mantis Acrid, I think if I remember correctly, is classified as large. These guys are medium. You're going to see me randomly fire off the grappling hook a lot. It's because it's bound to the...
The boulders in your area could fall at any moment. You might be able to use them to your advantage, but be careful not to get crushed yourself.
None of those Acrid were behind me. Nope, there's another one up ahead. I see him. I use up more ammo by shooting the non-thermal energy part. Like the non-weak points, but sometimes it is safer. And damage is damage. Good showcase of the harmonizer. So yeah, that thing works fast. Also, I will say, little thing to learn from Young Shade. When you pause, make sure this is the menu seed, not this. Because you can see your thermal energy still going down.
Sensors are indicating a very large heat signature up ahead.
Yeah, so just to show, VS weaponry. It is a lot harder to use a VS weapon without one. You have to stand still, so you give up your mobility. You lose thermal energy at a much faster rate. And then the other part that sucks about them is, if you swap to your offhand weapon, you drop the gun. So the energy gun here has infinite ammo, but the issue with it is... Give me a second, let me activate the data post. That ammo is your thermal energy. I don't find it to be super useful. I prefer... My standard weapon of choice is the machine gun. Like, I almost never dequip the machine gun. Unless I am traveling by VS. I believe Lich has Lost Planet 2 on Steam. If he does, I will contact him. I do like the Acrid designs. Like, this is the first game. A lot of the designs for the Acrid are very simple, but they work. Honestly, if they kept this game going, I think they could have really had a good sci-fi cousin to Monster Hunter. But I think the dramatic gameplay style shift between Lost Planet 2 and 3, because Lost Planet 2 does just feel like an extension of Lost Planet 1's gameplay, just with more of a focus on multiplayer, for better or for worse. In this EVS. The GTF 11! So, it's not much different than the one we were using earlier. But the only difference is this one has a hover feature, which does burn through thermal energy. And it also has a sliding dash. It's weaker than the dash on the PTX, but still, it's useful. Okay, this first boss is nothing to write home about, especially because like it's just a larger version of the enemies you're fighting outside. And unsurprisingly, this one will become a standard enemy going forward. Well, after in later levels, this becomes a standard large Acrid. I think I did that with no damage. Yeah, nice and simple first level.